Well, I went to a local barber shop back in my hometown in North Carolina to get my eyebrows arched. And the guy who normally does them had a whole bunch of people, so I got in his chair and he arched my eyebrows.
I can't lie, I flirted a little bit. Not really flirted, like said nothing crazy, but licked my lips a little bit when I was over her doing her eyebrows, talked real sweet to her.
He was, flirting, but all people at the barbershop flirt, so I never thought anything of it. Met him, left, that was it.
She was smiling. She was smiling, yeah.
So we never dated, ever. Like, there was one time his sister and I were going to the movies, and she was bringing her boyfriend, so he tagged along.
At that time, I looked at her more like family because this was my sister's best friend from college, and, it was really nothing to it. We would talk on the phone all the time. My thing was, hell, we should have got married, or we should get married or something. Not seriously, but as a joke.
We didn't wait long enough to have the whole "Are you sure you want to get married?" conversation. The very next day, on his lunch break, I went up to his barbershop. I was like, "You ready?" He was like, "Yeah."
So I'm like, "Sure, I ain't no punk. Yeah, okay." So she came. We went to Jackson.
So we walked to the courthouse, which was right across the street.
At this point, I'm like, okay. So she's like, okay, still ain't. This is just at the window paying the little fee.
He had one of his friends with him. I was like, don't you have to have two witnesses? He's trying to call people, nobody's answering.
I was able to call a friend of mine's brother. He came, and there was a policeman that was off duty in plain clothes that agreed to be a witness.
He was like, sure, I would love to help you guys out. He went with us. It was like this little room, probably this size.
The guy we paid the money, the same guy we paid is the same guy who officiated it. So he was like, give me a minute. He comes out, we go into this big conference room, and we're both like laughing, giggling.
I don't remember the words. I remember saying I do. I remember him saying I do.
It's like it's the Twilight Zone or something. How the hell did we?
We looked around like, are we kissing? No. We high-fived.
No hug, no kiss, no nothing. We high-fived.
And he went back to work, and
she went to her mom's house. I don't even think we spent the night together the night of. I think it probably took me probably about a good week before I started trying to process, before I even started trying to process the fact that I'm actually married.
We have been married in 14 days will be 11 years. I still get like excited to see him. He works my nerves, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't trade him.
Oh, the world, everything. To me, she's God. I'd rather have her than water. Rather have her than food. Like, there's nothing, I can't even really explain it, but everything.
I feel as if I'm his goddess. Not that, to take away anything from the source or the supreme or whatever you believe, but I feel like that I am his goddess. I really do feel like his everything.